Hello, my name is Tsewang. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak here. So in a nutshell, what we are basically doing is helping hospitality businesses actively manage their customer base. Obviously, hospitality industry is very big and a very important industry in every council, and especially here in Hammersmith as well. We are based here. We have a lot of customers here. And what I mean with that is, just to give you a little bit more background, me, myself, my background is investment banking in my previous life. I was working in different cities around the world, and I ended up working in London. Then I grew up in Switzerland. And that's how I actually met my co-founder, who's Frederick. So his background is hospitality. He has been head of marketing of several venues here in London, and I used to be a regular customer going there with my friends, with my clients, etc. And after a while, meeting each other all the time, we got to know each other very well and became friends. So basically, at one point, with his knowledge background, we were talking about the industry, about tech, about a lot of things. And what we found out or identified is the hospitality business obviously relies on regular customers, also here in this council with every consumer-facing business, but they don't know who their customers are. So we were doing our research, walking around, talking to a lot of businesses, hospitality businesses, and our first question has always been, what is the single most important thing for you? My customers, mainly regular customers. And then we ask, how many do you have? What do you do when they stop coming? What is your actually tool to manage them? And they usually don't have an answer. And that's when we started Embargo. So from a product perspective, what is Embargo? We have on one side a loyalty app that has all the venues that we have on the platform in one app, basically. And you can basically collect points and claim rewards. On the other side is the heart of Embargo, which is the CRM system. So what we do is we give them access to a tool where the data is visualized. So for the first time, they see how many customers do I have, how many are returning, and more importantly, how many are not returning. And not only that, the data is actionable. So they can communicate, interact with their customers, and that in 6, 7 different ways. And we're always working on building up on that. So at the end of the day, what we're trying to achieve is to give the merchants who are consumer-facing a tool to manage their business better, because if you can manage your customers, then you can manage basically your business. And the consumers, we won't give them a reason to come back to the venues, to their local venues, and give the business basically local and make it stay local. So where we are at the moment is we have around 1,000 merchants on the platform, around 300,000 users, and we are in the UK and Poland. Obviously, that didn't come overnight, and there's always a lot of challenges to overcome, and it took years to be where we are today. But what we realized is, and especially here, we are based here as well, the single most important thing was always communicate with your customers very early, talk to them, get feedback, and build actually something what they want. And that was very easy here in Hammersmith because the restaurant hospitality industry is really prospering, and there is so many businesses that we can go out and talk to them on a constant basis. And that helped us a lot actually to grow and build actually something that the customer wants and wants to pay for, and not something that you have to push or sell to them. So I think that has been for us very important to be in this council here as well, to grow. And especially during the pandemic, it was very difficult, but it helped at the end of the day to realize for the businesses here that it's important for them to know who their customers are. So I think our goal, we have always been ambitious, and we've always been speaking to our customers, and our goal and our mission is literally having a one-stop shop, so the restaurants, bars don't need to have 6, 7 different companies dealing with, I don't know how many tablets, not getting access to customer data, but offering all the services through one platform, and also having the access to that data, because a lot of companies these days don't give access to that data because that's their selling point. But we want to actually build something, have a long-term partnership with our venues, and make sure that they can also profit for them and build a long, sustainable, business model. And this, I think, leads us, the dream is big to offer all these services, but I think for us, it's dreaming big, and combining it with hard work has always worked so far, and I hope it works in the future as well. And I think we're confident here also in this council to help all these local businesses who are consumer-facing to actively manage their customer base and actively manage the future, basically. Thank you.